Hi everyone, I'm Rachel. I'm the other half of the reviewing duo between Abby and I. And I'm definitely the history nerd between the two of us. You'll see me looking at historical biographies and such, and I'll get in a little bit more detail in a second about that. So, like I said, the genres you'll tend to see are historical biographies once I kind of get a hold of how I want to review those, because they are longer. Fantasies, I'm definitely a fantasy fan. That's where my heart lies. That's the original books that I read. And realistic fictions, I like very witty, kind of interesting looks on life with interesting characters. And then again, I am guilty. I am a girl and I like the cliched stuff like Sarah Dessen and things like that. So hopefully we'll see a little bit of everything here, because I try to be very open with my genres, but there are some things that I just never really got into. So of course, I'm going to try to review an equal amount of good and bad books. Not really that any book is bad, but books that don't go to my taste or anything like that. But I also definitely want to give you guys a look into really good books that I personally have found a lot of insight in, and like interesting weaving storytelling in it. And also the books that might not be so good but are kind of a guilty pleasure. My favorite books are the Harry Potter series, which is a series that both of us have agreed not to review because it's already so kind of out there, but it is something that I love, and you'll definitely see inclinations and references and stuff to that series. Looking for Alaska is definitely up there by John Green. It is one of the most fantastic books that I've ever read. I really like John Green in general, so I'll probably try to get a little bit of everything that he did in here. Along with David Leviathan, I definitely like their style of realistic fiction. So, hopefully we'll kind of like, when I get more comfortable with all this, I'll definitely give Looking for Alaska a really good review, just kind of like get more people to understand how much this book means to me. Chronicles of Narnia, another series that I'm not going to review because it is quite well known already, and there's movies and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, I really like it. It was my childhood series. My dad read it to me, kind of a lot of sentimental things. You'll probably see a few references here and there. His Dark Material series, there's a lot of controversy over that series, but I really like it, and maybe eventually I'll just do kind of a big, huge, epic thing where I talk about it in each book and stuff. It's definitely, if it's a little bit frustrating sometimes, it's definitely one of my favorite series. I really like, there's a lot of books I like. I do really like the Sarah Dessen books, I'm going to admit. I'll probably do one, like, chunk review on Sarah Dessen books eventually, maybe one of the first few or so. And then, when I'm looking, some of my favorite biographies are Marie Antoinette, The Journey. I have multiple King Henry VIII and his wife's books. I have multiple Romanov books. I have, just kind of a little bit of taste of everything, but I'm always open for new things. I'm trying to think. I would say my ultimate favorite historical biography is Nicholas and Alexandra. It's older, a little bit outdated, and it's not updated with Romanov information, but it's just really well written. So again, like, what I'll tend to review is that the, like, historical biographies, the realistic fiction, and the fantasy. What I'll take recommendations for, I do watch anime and I do read manga, however people pronounce it. I don't know if I'll review that. I'm still a little iffy on it because I'm very particular about it. I don't read that many. I don't watch that many. I could probably name all the ones that I, like, care about on one hand. Like, I like it, but it's just not the, main focus of my life. And then also, I do read fan fictions, so maybe I'll take recommendations for fan fictions sometime, but again, I'm not in every fandom. It will get really messy, so we'll just see. Maybe if I read, like, this amazing one, I'll just do it. I also take recommendations for any historical biographies. I don't just like royalty, and there's a whole facet of royalty I haven't even looked at yet. Like, past Russia is kind of where I haven't gone past Russia, really, and I haven't gone below. Russia is kind of, like, big, but I haven't really gone any lower than that, and so it's just kind of like, I have Victoria and Albert, and I kind of weave a little bit through Europe, but I don't really have, like, a wide expanse. I also am really interested in Leopold and Loeb, so when I read For the Thrill of it, I'll definitely try to review it. And any Thomas Jefferson, any kind of really interesting historical person. I tend to lean towards Europe because American history's been beaten into my head. So we'll see about that. What I won't do, I hate vampires. I'm not gonna. I read Anne Rice, and I've read Anne Rice, and I liked it, but that's about it. I do not do vampire books. Eventually, I may do an epic video about why I don't like Twilight, and I have read all 4 of them, so I don't want anybody telling me that I don't understand, because I do. So maybe I'll do something about that. And then I also I'm not a sci-fi person. I've tried it. I don't like it. All that much. There's a few really good ones that I do like, and that maybe I'll dig into, but again, Abby is the sci-fi girl, not me, so I probably won't do any sci-fis recommended to me. And I probably also, I'm not one for like evil governments or extreme violence. I'm kind of a romancy girl, so we'll kind of see where that goes, but my main thing is just no vampires and no sci-fi. And I'm going to post on Mondays because I have more free time. I just recently graduated high school. I have summer right now and college before me, and I don't know what's going to happen when college I might change my review day. I might have to like spread out my reviews a little bit more when I first get into college, but for the most part I'll be Mondays. So, thanks for checking out this channel. Hopefully I'll have my first review out next Monday once I figure all this out. We'll definitely pick the book and try to kind of like make an announcement for it sooner though. So thank you guys. Bye!